Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Twin Rinks, rink number one for tonight's matchup between the Eastern Hitmen and the Eastern Red Wings. The last time these two teams faced each other, it came down to the wire. Red Wings scored an empty netter to make it 3-1, and then Reed Swain scored a goal to make it 3-2, and there's Kellen Sullivan of the Eastern Rangers there. Want a little shout out for tonight's game, former Hitman himself. As I was saying, it was a thrilling game. Reed Swain almost led the Hitmen to an incredible 30-second comeback in that game. They just couldn't get the job done. Red Wings took that one 3-2. Well, tonight, Hitman looking for a different story. Both teams missing a tremendous amount of players. Red Wings missing Clark Lovelace, Maddox Peddle, and Nathan Cowell, while the Hitmen are missing Ryan Masters. Evan Woolley, the AP from the Northeast Eagles, is going to be getting his time in the net at some point in the game. So him and Max Steele will split in between the pipes, and Seth Broderick and London Murphy will also split in between the pipes. So Evan Woolley gets his AAA debut here tonight. It's also Coach Wally Bray's birthday today, as well as Gavin Miller's and Liam Walsh's birthdays. So we have 3 birthdays on the Hitmen today. And there was also a birthday on the Red Wings yesterday. It was Alex Kelly's birthday yesterday. So Hitmen looking for a birthday win for Coach Wally Bray, Gavin Miller, and Liam Walsh. So Evan Woolley in net to start the game for the Red Wings. At the other side of the ice, it's London Murphy. So both teams raring and ready to go. My name's Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us for this one. Another clash between the Red Wings and the Hitmen here tonight. McCarthy tried to break it out. It's Maddox Cody who's going to play it back in. Here's Gavin O'Toole looking to break it out. Budgell plays it in front, intercepted by Cody and passed down the side. Red Wings take it up the other way. Whalen tried to bring it. Korn will take it back and tried to throw it to Budgell, just couldn't land on his tape. Korn looked to play it in again. Chipped in by Wall and in around the boards to Nathan Stanley. Cutting back is O'Toole. Given away to Korn. Korn, beautiful pass to Norman. It just got a little bit too far ahead of her, and Woolley will cover it up. So 14:06 left to go in this first period. Just 54 seconds in to this one. Here's Meade and Costello on the boards. It's poked free by House and sent up the side to Kelly. Kelly coming in. Miller is going to break up that play. Shot somehow got on London Murphy, but it managed to stay out. Here's Flynn putting the pressure on his brother. Declan had quite the weekend with the East Coast Blizzard. They've taken a 2-0 series lead against the Pinnacle Growlers in the under-18 AAA final. Here goes Costello. Costello up the other way, tried to get it to Whalen. It's given away on the boards, and Will Hickey looks to poke it in. Sent in by Costello. Banks off the wall, and it comes to Carson Meade. Passes it up to English. English racing in with O'Connell. Passes it up ice to Swain. And now here's Jack Clark taking over. He had a goal against the Red Wings in his last game. He takes a shot there, and it goes up and hits the netting and is out of play. Here's No Kitty trying to keep it in. English looks to power it out. No Kitty managing to keep it in the zone, and it's Witten who takes it back into his own end. Gives it to Ethan Cole. Intercepted by Abbott, and he gave it away to McCarthy. Swain trying to get the stick in the way. Witten passes it up the middle, and it's Kennedy who takes it up the other side. Kennedy cutting on the backhand, brings it back. Giving away O'Connell around the boards to No Kitty. And now it's Swain chasing after Whalen. Sent all the way around the wall as Ethan Cole tried to get it. Now Reed Budgell off the bench, takes a shot, and Woolley makes the save on his first shot against of his AAA career, and he stands tall in between the pipes. Korn. Now Budgell looked to get the shot off. Whalen is going to take it up the other way. Comes down to Stanley. Stanley bringing it back into his own end. Hitmen running 5 defensemen tonight. So there'll be lots of line shakeups on the defensive end. Coming out to the blue line, Gavin O'Toole will put it on net, and London Murphy makes the stop with his glove hand side. Down low behind the net. Budgell trying to pressure Ethan Cole. It's played out to O'Toole. Norman tied up. Here's Josh House playing it back in, and it's Mead who's going to try to take it. Mead down behind the net. Now Norman is going to break it free. Bella Norman backhands it ahead. Korn chasing after it. O'Toole turns it back. Budgell lays the pressure on. Walsh trying to keep it in. Now sent ahead, it's picked up by Alex Kelly. Kelly's stick handles his way gingerly into the zone. Comes out front, and now it's Gavin Miller, the birthday boy, racing after it. Now he passes it up to his twin, Liam Walsh, who's trying to get it from Maddox Cody. Played ahead to Kelly, and he sends it across for Kennedy. Kennedy walks in and shoots just over the net. Here's Costello now electing to skate with it. Backhands it into the corner. It's Ben Way who has it. Stick lifted by Whalen. Now to the point. Miller couldn't keep it in, and it's English who's going to chase after it. O'Connell banked off the boards and around the corner, and it's Costello who takes it up the other side. Plays it ahead to Walsh. Walsh will spin around and play it in. Way will send it ahead to Hickey. Taken back by Way, who tried to clear, and Hickey kept it in, but it's given away to Costello, who shoots just wide of the net. Now it's Jack Clark putting it on goal, and it goes up and hits the Canadian flag and goes out of play. Here's Swain trying to get it, almost cleared out by Dalton. It's sent back in on Woolley, and he turns it aside. Played down the ice. Murphy is going to let it slide the full way down for an icing call against the Red Wings. Played around the boards to Witten. Sent up the middle. Dalton tried to pick that one out. And here comes Zach No Kitty. No Kitty fires it in front, and a nice defensive play by Ethan Cole to keep it out. Here's Clark from the blue line, turned aside by Woolley. Then is played back into Witten. Stick is lifted by No Kitty. It comes out, and Whalen is going to clear it down the ice for another icing call against the Red Wings. Here's Cody, plays it back. O'Toole gets it off the boards, and it's given away in front to Budgell, turned aside by Woolley, who stayed cool as a cucumber in the net so far. Well, last year, if you remember, Nathan Cal and Seth Broderick were two AP netminders that got a start for their respective AAA teams. Seth Broderick for the Knights and Nathan Cal for the Hitmen. Nathan Cal got a 4-1 victory as the starting goalie for the Hitmen, and Seth Broderick got a shutout in his start for the Knights. So Woolley looking to be the second AP netminder in U13 AAA history to get a shutout as an AP goaltender. Here's Flynn moving in to lift the stick of McCarthy. It comes out front, and Miller tried to clear a shot on Murphy, and it's turned aside. Here's Corin now, taking it up the other way, chips it off the boards. Cody will play it back out to center. And Reardon Flynn leading the charge. Left it behind for Corin, and he passed it in front to Budgell. Nice look. Budgell just whiffed on the shot. Great effort from the Hitmen. Here's Budgell. Out to O'Connell. Clark calling for the pass. Puts it on net, blocked by Whalen. Here's Clark with it again. Jack Clark walks in and shoots. Woolley will turn it aside. Here's Budgell trying to take it to the front. It's English who ties him up with the help of Maddox Cody. Now Carson Meade looks to clear it out. Kept in by Jack Clark, who lays the body, and he's going to go to the penalty box here for 2 minutes. It's going to be a body contact call against him, and for the first time this game, Red Wings are on the power play. Here's Costello. Liam Costello gonna swing it out of the zone, and it's Carson Meade left to chase. Meade drops it back for Kennedy. Kennedy up the other way. English going to the net with him. Now it's Meade lifting it back into English. Here's Kennedy. Kennedy has it down low. Trying to bring it in. O'Connell putting the pressure on him. Goes around the boards, and it's Gavin Miller who looks to clear. Costello, he's going to take it ahead now. He passes it forward, and it's Ethan Whalen coming in on net. Whalen lost the puck back to Costello and intercepted, and a counterattack possibility for the Red Wings. Stanley stepped up to clear it in. Now here's Gavin Miller. Up ice to Costello. Costello going to throw it down low. Just 50 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Hitmen. Here comes Maddox Cody up the other way. Cody. Drop back for Hickey, and it's Will Hickey with a nice pass. McCarthy with a chance. The rebound comes down, and Red Wings thought it was in, but it was just put wide of the net by Whalen. Great effort by the Red Wings there, creating some chaos in front of the net. Had trouble getting past the Hitman defense. Here's Josh House. Cody's coming with him. House turns back around. McCarthy out at the blue line. House holds and waits. Curls across the top. Sends it down low, and it's Hickey trying to send it in on goal. Stanley looking to clear, and now a shot, and they score! It's Caleb Whalen just as Clark came out of the box, and it's 1-0 for the Red Wings. Well, Caleb Whalen got his opportunity back. He missed the open net just a couple of seconds ago, and then he gets it again in the same spot. And this time he hits the bullseye. Red Wings strike first for the second straight game against the Hitmen. Here's Abbott. Gave it away at center. Kelly is going to play it across. O'Connell gets tied up, left behind. Sent in on goal by Dalton. And now here comes No Kitty. Up to Swain. Reed Swain coming in. Can he tie up the game here? He puts it on Woolley, and he makes the stop and doesn't let a rebound come out for Nick Abbott. And he maintains that shutout with 4:41 left to go in the first period. Well, I got to give credit to Evan Woolley. He's really going with the Red Wings look. He got the Red Wings blocker, glove, and 2 pads, so he came prepared for tonight's matchup. Here comes Hickey flying out. He got Ethan Cole going to the net. He sends it across to him, and Cole couldn't collect the pass. Here's Abbott around the boards to No Kitty. No Kitty cuts across, and No Kitty still got it. Zach No Kitty comes in, turns back, sends it over, and it's Reed Swain dancing his way in, and again, Woolley will shut the door. Well, the rookie Reed Swain had a nice opportunity there, showing off his moves, and Woolley shut the door. Comes to Budgel, now Norman takes it. Norman, stick lifted by O'Toole, and now it's Whalen up the middle for Max McCarthy. McCarthy comes in, sends it across to Whalen, and he couldn't collect it. Now it comes to Budgel. Down to Clark. Budgel gets it, and it's McCarthy who's going to put it on net. Murphy shuts it down, and it's kept out of the net with the help of Hitmen defenseman Nathan Stanley. Here's Budgel coming in. Nice defensive play by O'Toole to keep him out. Sent in by McCarthy, and it is going to be an icing call with 3:22 left to go in this first period. 1-0 is the score for the Red Wings. Well, this weekend it is the Provincial Hockey Championship for under 13 AAA. So the whole year of hard work all comes down to this weekend in Corner Brook, where 6 teams look to take home the title and go to the under 13 AAA Atlantics. Atlantics, one of the most skilled hockey tournaments I've ever called. I got the pleasure to call it last year at the Paradise Double Ice Complex, and the skill from Atlantic Canada is just incredible. Lots of future NHLers in that tournament, and we know the Eastern Knights made it to the final. They just fell short, losing 4-3 to the undefeated Pictou County Crushers last year. But it was an amazing year for that team. They made it to 3 finals, I believe, 4 finals. They made it to the Spud final and the playoff final, the provincial final, and the Atlantic final. And actually, Reed Swain's older brother Nathan was on that team last year. So was Reed Budgel as well as the first-year player on that team. Here's Whalen throwing it in front. It just went up through the middle. Flynn gonna play it back in, try to get a tip in front. Nobody could find it through the traffic. Here's Hickey winding up and firing, and it's stopped by Murphy. Here's Way. Given across to Mead, sent on net, and Gavin Miller gonna get it. Up ice it goes to Costello. Tried to chip it out, and it's Mead who takes it back in. Mead up to English. English will play it in around the boards, and it's Miller trying to lift the stick. Now Josh House has it. Intercepted by Abbott, who looks to clear. And a shot on Murphy, and it's turned aside by him as English had an opportunity there in front of the net with 1:22 left to go. Well, the playoffs for the Hitmen starts March 19th against the Rangers. So save the date for that. Both of those teams have had back and forth hockey all year. I think it's an even split in the wins and loss columns when those two teams get together. Passed in front to Cole, who shoots just wide of the net. Here come the Hitmen now. It's No Kitty. With just a minute remaining in the first period, Zach No Kitty takes it in. And now it's Reed Swain tried to go to the backhand. It was kept out. O'Connell tried to put it on net. It comes out the other way, and it's Whalen who's leading the charge. Caleb Whalen coming in. Intercepted by No Kitty. And here he is again, Zach No Kitty. Passes it in. Gorgeous pass from him. Reed Swain trying to take it in on goal. Sent ahead. Ethan Cole takes that and makes his way in. Played out Budgel. Try to intercept that one. It's sent into Murphy. He'll play it ahead, and it's Davis Corin. Sent into Budgel. And Reed Budgel lays on the pressure and tried to make an extra poke at Woolley with 12 seconds left to go. Went out to the point. Stanley gets it over to Flynn. Kelly trying to make his way up the other way. Alex Kelly coming in, and great job by Flynn to keep him from going to the net. And that's going to do it for our first period of play. Final score after one is 1 for the Red Wings and none for the Hitmen. Looking to change that in the second period and put one past Evan Woolley, who's had quite the debut so far. He's got a first period shutout. Let's see if he can maintain that for the rest of this one. So Hitmen and Red Wings making their way back out onto the ice for this second period of play. Hitmen looking to get their offense going a little bit here. Struggle in the first period. Red Wings defense on fire, forcing the Hitmen to the outside and not giving them very many shooting lanes. Budgel up for Corn, and now it's Bella Norman trying to bring it in. Norman lays it down low. O'Toole will get it, and it comes around to House. Passes it ahead, and here comes Max McCarthy chasing after Nathan Stanley. Stanley plays it around, and it's Cody who gets it. Sent back in, and it's Stanley putting the pressure on McCarthy. It comes out front, and it hit a body and went wide. Around the boards it goes to Reardon Flynn. Flynn passed up the middle, and it's Budgel. Takes it up the other way. Reed Budgel comes in, taken down, and for the first time this game, Hitmen send out their power play unit. So just 49 seconds in to this second period, and the Hitmen have a perfect opportunity to tie up this game and beat Evan Woolley for the first time this game. Into the ring. That's the goal the Hitmen needed. Here's O'Connell. Drops it off for Miller. Gavin Miller has it down behind. He plays it up for O'Connell. And it's sent across for Costello, who tried to play it ahead. And now gaining speed is Whalen coming in. Whalen brought down by O'Connell, and he is going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. And for the second time this game, Red Wings on the power play. Kennedy tied up at the draw, forced aside by Murphy. And here's Costello. Costello coming up the other way. Liam Costello shoots it on Woolley, and it's turned aside by the blocker. Ethan Whalen will play it in around the wall. Now here's Way. Taking it up the other side. Ben Way will play it across to Kennedy. In for English, who's going to put it on Murphy. And Murphy will turn it aside. Down low to Dalton. Left for English and brought back for Whalen, and he'll fire it out. .25 left to go in this second period, and exactly a minute left to go on Ryan O'Connell's penalty. Here comes McCarthy. Trying to dance around No Kitty, and could have made a case there for a too many men on the ice call for the Red Wings. No Kitty trying to clear it out. Abbott just barely keeping it in. Red Wings will not let the Hitmen clear the puck. What a power play from them so far. Here's Kelly trying to take it in. McCarthy will work it down low. Comes around the boards to Whalen. Now Kelly. It's pushed up against the boards by Stanley, and it's Whalen who comes in. Now Abbott moves in to help. Here's Will Hickey. Pass across. McCarthy. Oh, what a stop by London Murphy. Coach Cavey can't believe it. What a save. A big one to keep the Red Wings off the board, but how about that pass from Will Hickey, avoiding the traffic and slipping it over to McCarthy. Just couldn't beat London Murphy. Out to the point, it's Witten. In for McCarthy. McCarthy to Hickey. Hickey waits and fires just over the net. O'Connell's penalty has expired. Red Wings, even though they didn't score, I'd consider this a successful power play. They did not let the Hitmen get it past the red line once during this power play. Here's Caleb Whalen trying to fish it out. Swain gets it to Budgel. And now here's Miller, up ice for Corn. Davis Corn will chip it in deep, and it's Reed Budgel going after it. Around the boards to Swain. Sent back in for Corn. Up the other way comes Hickey. Will Hickey comes in on net. Turned over to Corn, and we got a penalty coming up here against Gavin Miller, and that's a head contact penalty against him. So for the third time this game now, Red Wings on the power play, and for the second time in the matter of minutes. So let's see if they can pop one in the back of the net here. They had a deadly second power play, so let's see what they can do here. Here's Corn trying to break it free. It's Meade who's going to play it ahead for English, and he plays it around the boards. Now it's Jack Clark. In for Meade. Meade tries to chip it out, and it's Kennedy who's going to keep it in. O'Connell going to clear it out, and Reed Budgel and Maddox Cody in a foot race. Budgel to the forehand. Tries to take it in front, and House will tie him up. Josh House with it down behind his own net. House brings it forward. Beauty move around Budgel. House still going. He's going to chip it in deep and wait for English to get there. It goes around the boards. Meade couldn't keep it in, and now it's Reed Budgel off to the races. Not somebody he can give a lot of space to. Budgel comes in, and Maddox Cody shuts the rush down. Here's Corn. Gets the puck stripped away, and it's Maddox Cody, the defenseman, gingerly crossing the blue line. Cody walks in, fakes the pass, still goes with it. He got House as an option on the wing. Now Jack Clark going to come in and take it away, and he'll get it down the ice. Just 30 seconds left to go on Gavin Miller's penalty. Passed up the middle, and Max McCarthy coming in, gets around Stanley. A beauty pass in front, and London Murphy again comes across and shuts the door. Great effort from Brody Dalton. But once again, Murphy with another beauty cross crease save to keep this game at 1-1. And with this music in the background, it feels like we could throw it to commercial break here. Out to the point, it's thrown back in around the boards, and it's sent in front, and they score! Max McCarthy on the power play, and it's 2-1 for the Red Wings. McCarthy left all alone on the back door, and he puts that one up over London Murphy. Here's Cole. Chips it in. Flynn gonna try to play it to Whalen, and that one goes up and into the crowd for a souvenir. Rolled right to Bella Norman's grandfather, and he'll throw that one back out onto the ice. Here's Costello. Chips it ahead, and he's rushing in. Passed across, and it's Gavin Miller who's going to get it. And now it's flipped in, and it's Caleb Whalen to grow the lead to 2, and Murphy is going to keep it out. Well, Murphy again with another clutch stop for the Hitmen to keep this game at a 2-goal deficit. And here's Reed Swain taking it up the other way. Swain to his backhand. Tried to drop it back to Jack Clark, but it's Caleb Whalen who plays it across. And now Will Hickey comes in. Hickey wings it all the way around the side. Now Ethan Cole down low. Whalen down behind the net, trying to give it in front to Hickey. Out high for Ethan Cole, who shoots, and that's blocked in front by the captain, Jack Clark, who leads the charge up the other way. Here's Clark looking to go end-to-end. Clark, one-handed, turned aside by Woolley. Looks like the net has come off its moorings there, and with 7:24 left to go in the second period, looks like we'll have a goaltending change. So London Murphy and Evan Woolley coming out, Seth Broderick and Max Steele going in. Great game from London Murphy, made a couple of flashy stops out there. So it looks like Evan Woolley is going to stay in here for a little bit. Guess they're leaving Max Steele on the bench until the next whistle. So Broderick in the net. Here's Kennedy. It's tied up by No Kitty. And it's sent around the boards to O'Toole. Gavin O'Toole takes it up the other way. Passed ahead to Kelly. And here's Flynn trying to keep it in. It's Alex Kelly up the other way. Kelly moving on in. Turned aside by Nathan Stanley. And now Stanley leading the charge. He gets it to Swain. Swain drop back to Stanley. And Woolley going to keep it out. Here comes Kelly. Kelly comes in, left behind for English, who leaves it for Kennedy. Nifty moves from him. But now Davis Corn going to take that puck away and ruin the potential highlight reel goal there. Corn hard on the puck in the corner. Whalen going to take it out. Reed Budgell getting his stick in there to see if he can fish it out. Now it comes to Corn. Davis Corn. Left behind, and it's Max McCarthy. Now to Norman. Comes down low to Budgell, plays it out to Miller, and it goes under his stick. Here's O'Connell. Drop back to Budgell and thrown on in. Broderick is going to haul it up with the glove and get a whistle with 5:43 left to go. So it looks like Evan Woolley's going to stay in the net for this game. Well, what a moment for the AP player tonight. He's only allowed 1 goal so far, so let's see if he can keep it that way. Drop back for Stanley. Tried to play it ahead to Corn, and it is going to be an icing call. Here's Stanley. Around the wall it goes to Clark, and it's sent ahead for Whalen. Up ice to Costello. Costello shoots, and a stop by Woolley. Here's Costello to the backhand, puts it on Woolley, rebound, and they score! It's Liam Walsh again, a second goal on his birthday, and it is 2-2. My goodness, what a birthday for Liam Walsh. Here's Whalen dropping it back for Flynn. And here's Gavin Miller laying the pressure on Hickey. Hickey puts it on. Rebound comes out. Broderick gonna keep it out. Here comes Whalen up the other way. Left behind for Liam Walsh. And now here's Will Hickey. Passes it across to Witten. And it's played ahead, and here comes House. Dropped off, Hickey moves in, Flynn trying to poke at it. It comes to English, who takes the shot, and it goes up over the net. Up to Walsh, drop back, and now here comes Josh House. House flips it across, it's Hickey, scores! Will Hickey, for the third straight game, has found the back of the net against the Hitmen. Well, you can't give Will Hickey that much space that close to the net, and he just chips it up over the shoulder of Seth Broderick. The rookie has done it again against the Hitmen. It's 3-2. Dumped in around the boards. O'Connell gonna beat Kelly to it for an icing call with 4:04 left to go until the intermission. Well, at Twin Rinks, rink number 2 tonight is the start of a much anticipated high school final. Holy Heart versus Gonzaga, two of the biggest rivals in high school hockey and school sports even in Newfoundland and Labrador, and they are clashing in a best-of-5 series to bring home the banner to the rafters of one of their schools. Comes out, it's passed ahead by Kennedy. Sent in, Broderick gonna turn it away. Stanley looks to play it out. Oh my goodness, the net comes straight down on the back of Seth Broderick. Goodness, I thought he'd need to go see a chiropractor after that one, as that net was coming crashing down. Here's no Kitty, and Abbott trying to fish it out. It comes to Stanley. Nathan Stanley has it down low, played around the boards to O'Connell. And here's Kelly, plays it in front, giving away to Stanley. Stanley up the other way, Cody putting the pressure on. It's sent in around the boards, and it's Swain who's gonna try to get it. Pass up the middle, and it's Kelly who's going to try to take it in. Now it's Abbott up the other way. Comes out to the point. Clark tries to keep it in, and now it's the Red Wings up the other side again. Chipped into the corner by Dalton. Now it's Jack Clark. Up ice for Budgel. Drop back for Clark. There comes Jack Clark. Waiting, and he'll just shoot it into the zone as Woolley turns it to the other side. Comes out to the point, sent back in by Clark. And around the boards it comes to Meade. Carson Meade to the backhand. He'll play it ahead. And it's sent up ice. Whalen looked to pass it ahead, and Davis Korn trying to fish it out. He lifts the stick and looks to chip it out. Reardon Flynn moving in as well. Now Max McCarthy coming after Jack Clark on the boards. Just 2 minutes left to go in this second period of play. Here's Meade. Pinned up against the wall by Budgel. Comes out, it's McCarthy who's going to get it. Send it down the ice as Jack Clark will collect it. Chip back into the corner again, and Clark, miscommunication there between him and Miller, and it's passed in front to Corn. Davis Korn over to Miller. Dumped around the boards, and it's Korn who's going to get it at the other side, and Woolley going to play it, but referee blows the play dead with 1-2-3 left to go in the second period. It's a 3-2 game. Hitmen pushing for a tire before the intermission. Costello off the draw, just put it over. Miller couldn't keep it in. It's passed across to Hickey. Dumped into Whalen. And now Cole drops it back to Hickey. Turning it around and trying to play it ahead. Now here's English. English looks for it. Passed ahead to Kelly. Hickey dancing his way in. Will Hickey shoots, and Broderick gonna push it to Miller. Fished out by Miller. Cross ice feed to O'Connell. He'll play it off the boards. Sent back into Hickey. Dumped down low, and it's Gavin Miller who's gonna try to get it. Up to Whalen. He'll chip that one into the corner. Whalen gonna get it again. Left behind for Miller. Miller, and now one last gasp here for the Red Wings before the intermission. A shot by McCarthy turned aside by Broderick. And now it's Ethan Whalen who's gonna try to clear it out, and that's gonna do it for our first two periods of play. The final score after two, 3 for the Red Wings and 2 for the Hitmen. We'll be back once the third period commences. All right, everybody, welcome back to our third and final period of play live from Twin Rinks, rink number 1 between the Eastern Hitmen and the Eastern Red Wings. Red Wings hold a 3-2 lead heading into this third period as the Hitmen look to even up this game, and Liam Walsh looks to get a birthday hat trick. So both teams making their way back out for this third period to the face-off dot. So it's Nick Abbott at the dot going up against Max McCarthy to get the final period of the regular season underway between the Red Wings and the Hitmen. Quite frankly, can't believe it's already over. It felt like it just started. That first game of the season, the 4-3 overtime win for the Red Wings during the preseason. Max McCarthy against his former team scored the game winner against that one, and now here we are. Last game of the regular season. It's a full circle moment. Red Wings versus Hitmen. Here's Swain coming in. Reed Swain in on net, and a big stop by Woolley. The rebound came out, but it was collected by the Red Wings, and it's Will Hickey leading the charge up the other way. Hickey takes the shot, blocked, and it comes around to Swain. And here comes Clark. Jack Clark with no kitty going down the wing. Clark comes in, poked away by Meade, and it's sent in front. Stanley winds up and fires just wide of the net. Sent in on goal and covered up again by Woolley. Just a $1.03 into this third period of play. Makes his way out as Kennedy chases Miller. Flynn is going to get it. He's pinned up against the boards, and it comes around to Budgel, and he'll swing it around the boards again. Now Miller up to Corrin. Passed up ice to Norman, and it's Budgel who's going to circle it back in. He'll swing it ahead to Corrin. Now picked up by Kennedy and passed across to Dalton. Kept by Way and sent ahead to Dalton. Now McCarthy tried to collect it in his feet. Out to the point to Meade, who shoots it. Hit a body and went wide of the net. Played back in for Flynn. Now McCarthy. Backhand pass in front. Kennedy tied up at the hash marks. And it's McCarthy twisting away, gets it down low. McCarthy comes out in front and a save with the cage of Seth Broderick. Cleared out by Flynn. Corrin almost got sent on a breakaway there. Flynn fans on the pass out of the zone. It's sent in front, and a couple of chances from Alex Kelly. Just couldn't capitalize on the rebound. And now, a nice play by House to try to get it to Dalton. But again, it was kept out of the net, and now it's Bella Norman up the other way. Here she goes. Bella Norman coming in. Norman to the backhand, and Ethan Cole with the poke check. Here's Liam Costello. Costello Gonna work it back down low. Got stopped on the wall. It's passed back up the middle. Josh House taking it up. Dropped off and given back to him. Poked ahead. It's Clark who's gonna sandwich him in between. Out to the point, blocked in front and sent ahead to Whalen. Comes in on net. Hitmen almost got cut off sides there. It's played ahead to Josh House. And here's House. Coming across, sending it into Hickey. And it's Will Hickey in front. Josh House passes it across, and Costello gonna keep it out. Here comes O'Connell. O'Connell up to Walsh, looking for his hat trick. Liam Walsh drops it off. O'Connell shoots, and it's turned aside by Woolley. Now Whalen from the corner, got redirected wide. And here's O'Connell down around the wall to Liam Walsh. Comes to Witten. Out high, Costello gonna keep it in. Witten plays it back in to Ethan Cole. Comes back to Hickey. And he'll play it all the way around the boards and all the way out of the zone. And it is gonna go the full way down for an icing call. Swain's gonna work it in behind the net. Picked up at the other side by Cody. Cody gonna bring it up the other way and try to swing it in. No Kitty. Will collect it back up again. Tried to pass it in front. Maddox Cody got his skate in the way. Now Cody gets it intercepted by No Kitty. Work down low, and it's O'Toole who's gonna try to get it. It comes out to No Kitty. No Kitty hauled down by O'Toole. Out to the point to Stanley. A shot deflected in front. Played back, and it comes out to Swain. Swain out to the point to Reardon Flynn. He puts it on net. Shot tipped. Oh, they couldn't get the rebound in time. And it is going to be a hooking call against Gavin O'Toole. And for the second time this game, Hitmen are on the power play. Here's Budgel. Out to the point, Clark. Cutting back. It goes down low to Budgel. Out to the point to Clark. He shoots, and it's turned aside by Woolley. Down low to Costello. Over to Budgel. And now it's out high again to Clark. Back to Budgel. Budgel walking in, shoots it just wide, and can Stanley keep it in? It just jumped over his stick and went out of the zone. Up ice it goes to Budgel. Budgel comes in and fires. It pops back out, and Woolley with another great save. Here's Budgel. Trying to hit Jack Clark, and a miscommunication there in the offensive zone. Here comes Jack Clark now, leading the breakout up the other side. Clark moves on in and sent back out, and Gavin Miller is left to chase now. It's left by Seth Broderick. Gavin Miller, one of 3 Hitmen birthday boys today. Budgel fans on the pass, and it's a shorthanded break. Josh House, and a great stop by Broderick against his former Northeast Eagles teammate. Here comes Costello. Liam Costello up the other way. Davis Corn, and it's shot just wide. Rebound comes back out. They jam away, and somehow the Red Wings keep it out of their net again. Here's Budgel. Out to the point. Miller's going to keep it. Budgel turning back. Out to Miller out at the blue line. Miller shoots, saved by Woolley. It comes back out, and Budgel's gonna wire it in, and the Hitmen have tied the game on the power play. Well, a nice shot from Reed Budgel, left all alone, coming in from the circle, and he just slams it home to tie up this game again. It's been 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2 Red Wings, and every time the Hitmen have evened up the game, so let's see if it'll stay even or will one team pull ahead. There's still plenty of hockey left to go. Down low to O'Connell. Walsh gonna try to get it. Out to the point to O'Toole. He's gonna put it on net. The rebound comes out and it's cleared out by the Hitmen. Maddox Cody. Down low to O'Toole. Sent ahead and all the way down the ice it goes. Gavin Miller is gonna take it. Around the half wall, it comes out to the other side, and now it's Maddox Cody walking the line, backhands it in, and it comes out front. Miller trying to take it back. Passed in front to the backhand, and it's turned aside in net by Roderick. Up the ice comes Norman. Bella Norman coming in on net. Norman went to the backhand and turned aside by O'Toole. And it comes out to Liam Walsh. Walsh dancing his way to the net, tried to make an extra hack at the puck, but he just couldn't get a full stick on it. And now here comes Nick Abbott. Abbott flying in, he shoots, and Woolley with a flashy glove hand to keep it out with 6:20 left to go. So Abbott and House at the face-off dot. No Kitty gets tied up, and it's Carson Meade racing out the other way. Sent in, picked up by Clark. Here comes Jack Clark. Clark up the other way, still going with the puck. Fends off Josh House, and he gets it back, and he'll send it in around the boards. Clark will keep it in. Jack Clark marching in, and he scores! Aye, aye, Captain! Jack Clark gives the Hitmen the lead and celebrates right in front of the camera. Well, the Hitmen have turned this one right around. They were down 3-2 coming into this third, and in a matter of minutes, they have a 4-3 lead over the Red Wings. Costello trying to keep it. It comes to Korn, and it's Hickey who's going to fish it back out. Comes to Witten. Chipping it out and sends it ahead. Costello trying to collect it back. Here's Flynn. Chips it off the boards. Budgel moves in. Korn gets it. Davis Korn comes in, and it's sent down the ice as Gavin Miller is left to chase. 5 minutes left to go in the third period. Miller up ahead for Budgel. Reed Budgel comes in, left behind. Costello shoots, it comes out front, and Woolley will hang on. on net right off the faceoff, and Woolley was ready for it, and he gets his glove down on it. Well, remember, folks, this weekend is the Provincial Hockey Championship in Corner Brook, where 6 teams are going to try to take home 1 title and 1 trip to the Atlantics tournament coming up in April. Here's Corn. Has it down low. Davis Corn gets it free to Budgel, and it's passed in front to Costello, out to the point to O'Connell, who tried to whip it on, and Cody blocked it in front. Here comes O'Connell, cutting back. Pass up ice to Budgel, and he tried to hit Costello on the other side. Here comes Costello, gets it to Budgel. Reed Budgel moving in, and a great save by Woolley through traffic, and the puck comes back out. And Clark with a great hustle to keep it in. Down low to Costello, plays it in front, and it bounces back out. O'Connell winds up and shoots, and Woolley stands tall. .356 left to go for the Hitmen to hold on to this lead. Meade, fans on the clear. It comes to Liam Walsh. Now Bella Norman in there as well to try to fish it out. So Norman has been added to the Walsh, and beautiful move from Liam Walsh. So as I was saying, Norman was added to the line of Whalen and Walsh, and Costello has been put on the line with Corn and Budgel to end off this game. Comes up the ice, Walsh trying to keep it in, and comes down around the boards, and it's Stanley who's going to try to get it. Down low. Sent in front, and Stanley reads that play. Played back in, it's Norman leaving it for Clark. Trying to clear, and Clark couldn't quite get it out, and he gets it back again. 3:05 left to go. Sent around the boards to Norman, and she tried to redirect it out. Now comes to Nathan Stanley. Stanley up the other way. Nathan Stanley comes in, and Nathan Stanley still going until Josh House shut down the rush. Nice back check from the forward there to end that threat from his former Hitman teammate. Here's Maddox Cody. Cody looking to catch the Hitman on a change here. Maddox Cody. So Red Wings are calling a timeout here with 2:12 left to go. See what they can draw up to get back into this game. So here we go, Red Wings. 2:12 left to go. Evan Woolley comes to the bench. Extra man out there for the Red Wings. Hitman looking to close out the final game of the regular season and go into the provincials on a high note out in Corner Brook. Puck cleared out, which is a good start, but Maddox Cody got it. Cody played ahead to Hickey. He sends it across to House. And it's sent down the ice by Costello, goes under Maddox Cody. And now Will Hickey being pressured by Budgel. Leaves it down behind. Hitmen hard on the pressure against the Red Wings here now. McCarthy being chased by Budgel. Now it's Corn looking to put the icing on the cake. Left behind. McCarthy tried to drop it off, and it's Nathan Stanley who gets it. He'll swing it around the boards. Here's Corn looking to free it on the half wall. Comes down low to Clark. Clark looking to waste a bit of time. Alex Kelly in there as well. Corn lifting the stick of Kelly. And now here come the Red Wings. The puck comes out front. Maddox Cody hard on the press to keep it in. And almost an opportunity there for Costello. Hickey lost it in his feet. And Costello will put the final touches on a Hitmen victory tonight. Well, Hitmen will end off their regular season on a high. Great comeback from them here tonight. They came back from 3 deficits. They were down 1-0, 2-1, and 3-2. And what a way to head into the provincial tournament this week. Here's Stanley walking in, the shot blocked by English. Tied up on the boards, no Kitty. Looks to fish it out. It comes out to the point to Stanley. And Stanley will play it across to O'Connell, who shoots. A stop by Woolley. Here comes Dalton. Trying to get it. 20 seconds left to go in this one. Played back out. Way will get it and send it across to Witten. Plays in and around the boards. Comes around to the other side to O'Connell. And the Hitmen are going to end off the season with a 5-3 victory over the Eastern Red Wings tonight. A big win for the Hitmen heading into their weekend in Corner Brook. Great game from the Red Wings, fought till the very end and absolutely peppered Seth Broderick with shots. Got to give big credit to Evan Woolley, the call-up for the Red Wings tonight, and what a debut for him. So a big shout out to Evan Woolley, the netminder of the Red Wings. Well, I wish best of luck to all the teams heading into provincials this weekend, and may the best team win. I'm excited to see who goes to the Atlantics. Folks, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you when the Hitmen play the Rangers Tuesday, March 19th at 6 p.m. Mark your calendar. That'll be right here on AO Live TV. My name's Seth Hyde. Glad to have you joining us. Be sure to be kind to one another. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.